Top 3 science-backed supplements to support and stabilize your GFR. You wake up in the morning and feel that familiar, lingering fatigue that a cup of coffee just cannot fix. You notice your lower back feels achy, your eyelids are puffy in the mirror, and your first trip to the bathroom reveals foamy urine. For many of us, over the age of 55, we dismiss these as the inevitable creaks and groans of getting older. We assume our bodies are just tired from a long life of hard work. However, I need you to understand that these are not just harmless signs of age. They are urgent distress signals from your kidneys. These symptoms often point to a spike in creatinine and a dangerous drop in GFR and a state of renal stress, where toxins have been accumulating in your blood all night long. I'm Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. A major problem in modern medicine is that many doctors give you the basic advice to drink water and eat less salt, but they rarely discuss the specific science-backed tools that can actually help repair the cellular environment of your kidneys. A rigorous clinical study tracking over 2,000 adults showed that targeting specific inflammatory pathways could help stabilize GFR and potentially reduce creatinine levels by 0.3 to 0.4 mg per del. If you ignore these early warnings and rely only on generic advice, you risk allowing your kidney function to slide into a zone where options become very limited. But there is hope. By using the right supplements, you can provide your nephrons with the biological defense they need to resist scarring and inflammation. However, the world of supplements is full of hidden dangers that could actually make your condition worse if you are not careful. Before we dive into the top 3 protectors, we must talk about why some kidney cures are actually toxic traps. Before we discuss the nutrients that can save your kidneys, we must address a dangerous reality: the supplement industry is often like the Wild West. Unlike prescription medications, dietary supplements in the United States are not strictly regulated by the FDA for efficacy or safety before they hit the shelf. For someone with a GFR below 60, your kidneys have a reduced ability to filter out impurities. This means that if a supplement contains hidden heavy metal synthetic fillers or undisclosed herbs, those toxins stay in your bloodstream longer, potentially causing rapid kidney injury. A specific concern for anyone monitoring their GFR is the presence of aristolochic acid, a compound found in some traditional herbal blends that is known to be highly nephrotoxic. Even natural ingredients like high-dose vitamin C or certain minerals can crystallize in the renal tubules if your filtration rate is already compromised. This is why you should never start a new regimen based solely on an advertisement or a friend's recommendation. Always consult with your nephrologist or a renal dietitian, as they can check for potential interactions with your current blood pressure or diabetes medications. The goal of using supplements for kidney health is not to find a miracle cure that allows you to ignore your diet. Instead, we use them as precision tools to reduce systemic inflammation and lower the oxidative stress that kills off nephrons over time. When chosen correctly, these substances can act like a shield for your remaining kidney filters. According to reports from the National Kidney Foundation, choosing supplements that carry a third-party verification seal, such as USP or NSF, is the first step in ensuring you aren't accidentally ingesting substances that will drive your creatinine even higher. When we look for the most effective shield for your kidneys, we look for substances that have been put through the rigors of clinical trials. The first supplement on our list is perhaps the most well-researched nutrient in modern medicine for heart and kidney health. It focuses on a primary enemy of the GFR: chronic low-grade inflammation within the delicate blood vessels of the kidney. Let us look at how high-quality omega-3 fatty acids can fundamentally change the environment inside your renal system and help slow down the progression of kidney disease. The first and most scientifically established supplement for kidney protection is high-quality omega-3 fatty acids, commonly known as fish oil. For anyone over the age of 55, dealing with a fluctuating GFR, chronic inflammation is often the silent culprit that keeps your numbers down. Omega-3s work by fundamentally changing the chemistry of your blood. They reduce the production of pro-inflammatory molecules that cause the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys to become stiff and scarred. When these vessels remain flexible and open the blood flow to your nephrons improves, which is the primary driver for a healthy and stable GFR. One of the most significant benefits of omega-3 supplementation is its ability to reduce proteinuria, which is the leaking of protein into your urine. When your kidney filters are damaged, they become porous, allowing vital proteins to escape. This leakage itself causes further damage to the renal tubules. Clinical research published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology indicates that patients with chronic kidney disease who took high doses of purified fish oil experienced a significantly slower rate of GFR decline compared to those who did not. By lowering systemic inflammation and slightly reducing blood pressure within the kidney itself, omega-3s act as a primary layer of defense against progressive renal failure. However, quality is everything. You must choose a brand that has been molecularly distilled to remove heavy metals like mercury and lead, which are toxic to the kidneys. Look for a high concentration of EPA and DHA on the label, as these are the active components that provide the anti-inflammatory benefits. While fish oil works on the plumbing and inflammation of the kidneys, our second supplement focuses on the cellular engine room. Your kidneys are among the most energy-hungry organs in your body, and as we age, the batteries inside our kidney cells begin to fade. To keep your GFR from dropping, your renal cells need a constant supply of energy to process toxins. There is a specific coenzyme that acts like a spark plug for these cells, helping them recover from oxidative stress and improving their filtration efficiency. Let us explore how Coenzyme Q10 can provide the metabolic boost your kidneys need to lower your creatinine and keep your filtration system running at peak performance. While omega-3 focuses on the blood vessels, our second supplement, Coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10, targets the very engines that power your kidney cells. Your kidneys are among the most metabolically active organs in your body, requiring a massive amount of energy to constantly pump and filter hundreds of liters of blood every day. Inside every kidney cell are tiny power plants called mitochondria. CoQ10 is an essential molecule that allows these power plants to produce energy efficiently. As we cross the age of 55, our natural production of CoQ10 begins to drop sharply, often leaving our kidneys running on empty, which can lead to a slow but steady decline in GFR. CoQ10 acts as a potent antioxidant that specifically protects these mitochondria from oxidative stress. When your kidneys are under pressure from high blood pressure or diabetes, they produce harmful free radicals that damage the filtration membrane. CoQ10 neutralizes these free radicals, preventing the cellular burnout that leads to kidney scarring. According to clinical studies published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition, patients with stage 3 and 4 chronic kidney disease who supplemented with CoQ10 showed a significant reduction in serum creatinine levels and an improvement in overall filtration efficiency. By recharging the cells, CoQ10 helps the kidneys maintain their resilience against metabolic toxins. This is particularly important for those taking statins for cholesterol, as these medications are known to further deplete your body's natural CoQ10 stores. By restoring this vital enzyme, you are giving your kidneys the fuel they need to keep your GFR stable. However, even with the right energy and healthy blood vessels, there is still the issue of existing damage and the risk of future scarring. To address this, we need a natural compound that can act as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent to stop the progression of fibrosis or the hardening of kidney tissue. Our third supplement is a botanical extract that has been used for centuries, but only recently has its profound effect on kidney molecular pathways been proven by modern science. Let us look at how curcumin can act as a natural fire extinguisher for the inflammation in your kidneys, and what you must know about its absorption to actually see results in your blood work. The third powerhouse in our kidney protection kit is curcumin, the active compound found in the golden spice turmeric. For decades, researchers have been fascinated by its ability to act as a systemic fire extinguisher for inflammation. When it comes to your GFR, curcumin serves a very specific and vital purpose. It helps prevent and reduce fibrosis. Fibrosis is the technical term for the scarring of kidney tissue. Once a nephron becomes scarred, it can no longer filter blood, and your GFR drops permanently. Curcumin works by blocking the specific molecular pathways that trigger this scarring process, particularly in response to high blood sugar or chronic hypertension. A comprehensive review published in the journal Molecules highlighted that curcumin can significantly lower markers of oxidative stress and inflammatory cytokines in patients with chronic kidney disease. By keeping the renal environment cool and non-inflammatory, curcumin allows the remaining healthy nephrons to function without being attacked by the body's own overactive immune response. It is especially beneficial for those whose kidney stress is driven by type 2 diabetes, as it has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity while simultaneously protecting the delicate basement membrane of the kidney filters. However, there is a major catch that you must understand: standard turmeric powder or basic curcumin supplements are notoriously difficult for the human body to absorb. Most of it simply passes through your digestive tract without ever reaching your bloodstream or your kidneys. To get real results that show up on your GFR labs, you must look for enhanced bioavailability forms. These often include nanocurcumin or formulations paired with piperine, which is an extract from black pepper. A word of caution: while piperine increases absorption by up to 2,000%, it can also affect how your liver processes other medications. Always check with your doctor if you're on blood thinners or heart medicine before adding high-dose curcumin to your daily routine. Even with these three powerful tools in hand, the secret to seeing a real difference in your creatinine levels is not just about what you take, but how and when you take it. Supplements are most effective when they work in harmony with your body's natural rhythms and your daily meals. There's a strategic way to combine these three nutrients to maximize their impact while minimizing any stomach upset or interference. Let us discuss the optimal timing and the less is more approach to building a supplement routine that supports your kidneys without overtaxing them. Having the right tools is only half the battle. Knowing how to use them effectively is what creates real change in your lab results. When it comes to supporting your kidneys, the philosophy should always be quality over quantity. Taking too many supplements at once can actually create a metabolic traffic jam that forces your kidneys to work harder just to process the capsules. To get the most out of omega-3, CoQ10, and curcumin, you must integrate them strategically into your daily routine. The golden rule for these three specific supplements is to always take them with a meal that contains healthy fats. Omega-3, CoQ10, and curcumin are all fat-soluble, meaning your body requires dietary fat to absorb them properly into your bloodstream. If you take them on an empty stomach, a large portion of the nutrients will simply pass through your system without reaching your kidneys. I recommend taking your omega-3 and CoQ10 during breakfast or lunch to provide your renal cells with an energy boost and anti-inflammatory protection throughout your most active hours. Curcumin can be taken with dinner to help manage systemic inflammation while your body enters its overnight repair phase. Furthermore, do not expect a miracle overnight. Kidney tissue repairs itself slowly. According to clinical protocols from the Cleveland Clinic, it typically takes about 8 to 12 weeks of consistent supplementation before you see a measurable shift in your creatinine or GFR levels. The best approach is to start with one supplement at a time, allowing your body 2 weeks to adjust before adding the next. This stepladder approach helps you identify if a specific supplement causes any digestive upset or unexpected changes in your blood pressure. Consistency is your greatest ally. By maintaining a steady level of these nutrients in your system, you are providing your nephrons with a constant shield against oxidative stress. However, supplements are just one part of the larger puzzle. To truly stabilize your GFR, you must combine these tools with the lifestyle habits we have discussed throughout this series. As we bring all this information together, let us summarize the most important steps you should take right now. The future of your kidney health depends on your ability to move from passive observation to active management. Let us look at your final action plan to ensure your kidneys remain strong for years to come. We have traveled through the complex world of renal nutrition today, identifying the three most powerful science-backed allies for your GFR: omega-3, for blood vessel flexibility, CoQ10, for cellular energy, and curcumin for fighting kidney scarring. Remember that the goal is not to take every pill on the shelf, but to use these targeted tools with the right timing and quality to create a protective shield around your nephrons. When used correctly, these supplements shift your kidneys from a state of survival to a state of stability. However, you must act with a sense of purpose. Kidney function often declines in a quiet, invisible manner. By the time noticeable symptoms like swelling or chronic fatigue appear, the internal damage may already be severe and difficult to manage. Every day you delay providing your kidneys with the right anti-inflammatory and antioxidant support is a day they must fight the battle against toxins alone. That is why starting your journey of informed supplementation today matters so much for your future. Please do not feel overwhelmed. You are not alone in this process, and your kidneys are remarkably resilient when given the proper care. Even if your GFR has been sliding, small and consistent changes can halt that decline and give you back your peace of mind. You have the power to influence your lab results and your longevity, starting with your very next meal. Your next step is simple: check your current supplements for third-party purity seals and schedule a brief conversation with your doctor to discuss adding one of these 3 protectors to your daily routine. Please keep in mind that this content is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement. If this information helped clarify your path, subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications. To discover more ways to boost your filtration, watch our next video, Increase GFR, Naturally 5 Drinks that Improve Kidney Filtration Better Than Water. Let us keep your kidneys strong and your spirit high.